Hello, my name is Monte. Welcome to the Fragrant Juice, where we talk about everything fragrance. And in this installment, we're going to be talking about a fragrance from a house that I discovered this past year, and I've really grown to really enjoy the quality of their products, the value, and that is none other than from the house of Michael Malul. We're going to be speaking about Citizen Jack Absolute. Now, this fragrance is at a Parfum concentration, and it really surprised me when I got to smell it for the first time on on paper when I was at Perfumania, and I had never heard about Michael Malul. I had tested out and smelled some other things from him. I had smelled Ocean Noir, Agar plus Myrrh. I have other fragrances, reviews of those fragrances. And this one really surprised me on paper because it had a very distinct melon type of tropical type of vibe to it. And what you can expect in this review, I'll go over the notes, what it smelled like on my skin. I'll let you know what longevity and performance was like for me. I'll go over who I think this is for, and I'll give it a rating, a juice score. And hopefully through that process, you'll be able to determine if Citizen Jack Absolute from Michael Malul is a fragrance you like to add to your collection, and hey, maybe even make your signature scent. So right off the rip, the packaging with this one, I really don't speak about packaging much in my reviews, but it's stellar here with the Michael Malul brand. I got this, I paid for it with my own money, and I got this, they had a deal where it was like buy one, get one half off. You can usually pick up these for 100 mil for around $100, and they had a buy one, get one 50% off. So I got this for $50 for 100 mil at a Parfum concentration and 72% by volume. So this is pretty potent and strong stuff. It lasts pretty long. So we're looking at 28% volume. So really high quality stuff. Packaging is great. Really good atomizers on these too. If you see this here, a lot of juice getting sprayed there, and I believe it's pressurized as well. And what you can expect in the air with this, you're met with this very fresh, invigorating, and juicy melon note at the top. There is a honeydew melon type of note. I think there might also be some nuances of some other type of citrus, maybe mango, but the melon is the most prominent note that I pick up in the opening with this. And right off the rip with this one, it has a playful melon vibe with some freshness. The freshness here, I wouldn't say is light though. This is has that DNA that I'm starting to pick up from Michael Malul. Michael Malul fragrances have a denseness to them. They have a freshness that's dark and sits closer to the skin. It's not light and airy. It's more dense and mature, and I like to call it a dark fresh. This one isn't as dark as like Ocean Noir per se, but there is a freshness that's kind of subdued. It's heavier, and that melon is very present throughout this fragrance. This fragrance is very linear. It does not change much. What you're basically met with, I'm gonna put it on skin here because I've been wearing it and it's almost gone now. I put it on at 6 a.m. today, 6:30, and it's 5. So, I mean, it's already gone here, but it gets good performance. But on the skin, I'll let that kind of rest. But most prominent thing in the air, there's slight sweetness, freshness. The melon is the most pronounced note that I can pick up. It's very smooth. I'm not really picking up a lot of different notes with this. It's blended very well. But the most important thing is it's a linear scent that's fresh. Could definitely be unisex, I would say. Men and women could wear this It leans more masculine, but it's such a pleasant and nice scent. There's some sweetness here that I don't know what is bringing the sweetness. It's not really like a vanilla. It's almost kind of like papaya. I don't know if that's in here, but it gives me melon, tropical vibes here. I could definitely see somebody wearing this on an island, on vacation. It's very versatile. It could be worn in a lot of different scenarios, but ideal for this, I'm thinking vacation. I'm thinking about, wearing a nice linen shirt. You're going out, you're gonna have a good time traveling or going to explore a new place. That's where I see with this. It's very fun, fresh, not too sweet, everyday wear worthy, honestly signature scent worthy. When it comes to what longevity and performance was like for my skin, I get a solid 8 hours with this, honestly, with soft to mid projection. So it's not really going to project that much, but I'm getting mid to soft projection for the majority of that time. This is never really going to waft around that much, but you will smell yourself. I constantly get whiffs of it as I'm moving about, and I give ample sprays with this. This is not going to offend anybody. So I did about 5 sprays, a couple around the neck, and a couple on both of my hands here. That's where I like to put my fragrance. And I get solid 8 hours with this, no problem. Where I'm smelling myself, I like the way I'm smelling. There's a freshness, there's a tropical vibe to it with that melon note. When it comes to who this is for, I honestly think this could be worn by a lot of different people. I could see a guy in high school wearing this, college for sure. I could see even a mature male wearing this. I think the ideal person for this, I would say, is probably mid-20s and up. Because of the playful nature of this, I don't see very, very mature males wearing this as much, but I like it. I think 25 and up, 25 to 35, I think is ideal for this type of scent profile of who I think would be wearing this. Somebody who wants to have something that's playful, but not too, bubble gummy or anything like that. You've kind of matured out of the designer realm. You should look at this one. When it comes to value, I mean, you can get this for 100 mil. You can get it around $100. They always have deals at outlets, so you could pick this up for 50 bucks. I mean, this is a great steal. Yeah, lasts long. Great quality stuff. I'm really enjoying Michael Malul. All the Michael Maluls that I've tried so far, great quality, smell great, and they have a unique scent profile. So they are definitely worth looking at and trying. When it comes to giving this one a juice score, I'm gonna give Michael Malul Citizen Jack Absolute a 7 out of 10, and I'm gonna tell you why. I love the way it smells. I like the performance out of it. My only knock of it is it's very linear, and basically what you get on first spray is what you get for the duration of the fragrance. Now, if you like that and you don't want your scents to change that much, you would really like this. What you see is what you get pretty much. I like for my fragrances to change a little bit throughout time, but that's where I'm kind of giving it a knock. The only other thing too, I was researching this fragrance and I was getting other people's feedback and thoughts about it, and I saw a comment that somebody wrote that kind of describes this perfectly. They said that this smells like a Bath and Body Works type of lotion type of scent, where it's kind of got that freshness with like a melon vibe, and that pretty much describes it perfectly. There is a kind of scented lotion type of smell that you get with this, and that's pretty much the entire vibe that it has the entire time. So if you like that smell, you would like this. But if you don't want to smell kind of like a nice scented lotion type of smell, if that's not something that you think you would like, this might not be for you. But I enjoy the scent. I enjoy the way it smells. It's not something I'm gonna grab all the time, but it is definitely worth getting a sample and checking out, especially if you can get it for a good deal. You can't beat getting this for 50 mil if they for $50 if they have a sale or something like that. You can't go wrong. So 7 out of 10 for Michael Malul Citizen Jack Absolute. Another fragrance that I really liked from the house of Michael Malul that I already did a review on is this one right here. This is my favorite from the house so far, and that is Ocean Noir EDP from Michael Malul. This one is great. This is a dark, fresh, salty, aquatic that you talk about everyday wear and something that you could just not even have to think about and just go about your day and put it on. If you want something that's dark and fresh and could be that blue DNA but doesn't smell like everything else, this is something that you should check out. I have a review of this. You should check that out as well. But hey, that's what I got for you in this one. Let me know if you enjoyed this content. If you did, it really helps out, and I appreciate everybody watching the channel. It really helps out if you like this content. If you go ahead and like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who you would think it would get value out of it. Let me know, have you ever smelled Michael Malul Citizen Jack Absolute? And if you did, what did you think about it? Did you like that scented lotion type of vibe? Is that something that connects with you? Do you know about any other fragrances that kind of have that scented lotion type of vibe? And also, I didn't think that I liked melon notes that much in fragrances, but this is the first one that I've really had some time to experience, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It wouldn't be my first choice, but here it's done very well. It's a juicy, dark, fresh melon that's really plays nicely on my skin at least. So hey, that's all I got for you in this one. And remember, your neighbor's nose is a terrible thing to annihilate. So make sure today you grab something great and you give it a few sprays. And until next time, peace.